Good morning everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Sheila and today I'm showing you my latest journal. This is Raggedy Ann's and I really love how it turned out, and I want to do a quick video before I ship it off. I used my envelopes that I did in the other couple of journals recently, and this one I used 4 envelopes. And I will have all those links and things down below. And as always, I always forget to write down where I got the paper, but I did find it on Etsy, some of the paper, and I also found some from Mrs. Cogs, and I will link all that below. And with that said, let's get going. So I decorated it with some paper that I printed out from an Etsy shop, and then I used some ribbon that I found at I believe it was Hobby Lobby. This was a necklace that I had in my stash, and I just took half of it off and I just put it on the spine, and it's only held on with a paper clip. And then I just used some of this cute ball stuff, just tied a knot at the top. I used some buttons, I used some burlap. I made this bottle cap button here. I bought the bottle caps at Hobby Lobby, and then I had the cover. I forgot what they call those. I can't think of it, but I bought a whole bunch of those a while back on Amazon. I used some buttons, some stickers, yeah. For the closure, all I did was I found 2 binder clips, and that's all I got as the closure, and I added some of this fun trim. Okay, let's go inside. Okay, so on the front cover here I have a pocket, and some of these images like here, and I believe this one is actually from Mrs. Cogs, which I will link below. I use some of her images. There's a tag there, and then these images I found online, and I just added a piece of burlap and some buttons, and then added some ribbon at the top. I decorated the pocket. This all comes in that kit with this paper, which I will link below. Here's another flower that's in that kit. I used some gems throughout. I did coffee dyed paper, and I even coffee dyed. I printed this out and then I coffee dyed it, and it worked fine, because I think having a laser printer, it's easier to do that. It doesn't run. Another image I found online, and then here's another bottle cap I made. This image I found online. This came from the kit. And then I left some pages blank. I found this. I made this tag with my program. I use a publisher, and this is one of the images from the kit that I bought on Etsy, and but not from Mrs. Cogs. It's a different one. So I just added it to this tag and printed it out, and then I used one of the flowers there. This is an image from Mrs. Cogs. Here I made a tuck spot with just some ribbon and some silk flowers. These silk flowers I got from the dollar store. And you know, they come on the lathe thing, and I just pulled it apart. Here's another image from Mrs. Cogs here. And then I just made this little booklet. And these are the digitals that came from that other kit. And I just cut them out with my Cricut, and then I added these little gems. This paper came from that kit, not Mrs. Cogs, the other ladies. I can't think of that name right now. Here's the other side of the tuck spot, some more flowers, and 2 more tags. Now these tags were small. I enlarged them, and I actually printed out on craft paper, and I think they came out awesome. It makes it look a little more vintage. Excuse me. This image here I found online. I went and found some quotes. Another flower. This is a miniature, one of those big postcards. So I hope she really likes this book. I had fun making it. This is another image from Mrs. Cogs. This image came in that other kit, and I just added it to that tag. Some of that ribbon. This ribbon is so pretty. I love it. Another booklet I made. This image came from Mrs. Cogs. And here's the other two postcards I made. This image came from the internet. I'll be hopefully shipping this off tomorrow. And then another little belly band. And these images came from Mrs. Cogs. I just put some background. And then the back page, same thing. I got a pocket. This is from Mrs. Cogs, and then two more of those large tags. And that's it. And then I just decorated the pocket. So that's my newest journal. I am hoping the recipient falls in love with it. I had a lot of fun making it. It was real fun making this, so I'm hoping she loves it. As always, any comments or questions, please feel free to ask below. I will have all the information on the DigiKits down below. And if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. Hit the like button, and if please share my video with all your friends. And you have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for watching.